welcome back to Making a Difference, where we interview experts that are truly having a positive impact on our community. And today is no different. I'm your host, Whitney Mincey. I'm joined by very special guest, Mr. Greg Kirkham from Wells Digital Media. Welcome.
Thank you, Whitney, for having me.
Yeah, well, for those that have not heard of Wells Digital Media, tell us a little bit about your company and what you guys do.
Yeah, we've been in the industry for 16 years.
Wow.
We work with agencies to be able to grow and scale their businesses.
And so what is an ideal client for you? I mean, I'm sure any business owner that's listening is thinking, yeah, I want to grow, I want to scale, maybe I want to sell at some point. What's a good client for you?
Yeah, for us, one thing that we really look for is integrity in their service, making sure that they are that they exercise integrity while they're communicating with their clients.
Yes.
And then they also have ambition to scale, ambition to grow, to be able to handle the overflow that we're going to send them.
Yeah. And so here on Making a Difference, things like integrity and really wanting to help those around are so important. And so I know that you're personally making a difference and through your organization as well. So tell us a little bit about Promise to Live and why it's so important to you.
Absolutely, yeah. So Wells donates 10% of all of our proceeds to Promise to Live. It's a suicide prevention program to be able to focus on teens and adults, to be able to help them have the resources needed to be able to help prevent suicide, so that they can get assistance from, say, the suicide prevention hotline, things like that.
Yeah.
But we bring them a lot of the material to be able to bring that up to the forefront.
And so you're also on their board, right?
I do.
And so I can imagine you've got probably your hand in a lot of the different things that the organization does, but for those that might be interested in learning how they can get involved, how could they do that?
Yeah, they can go to the website, promisetolive.org, or Good Deed Revolution, to be able to donate or be able to view the streams, view the programs.
And so I'd love to know as well, as a leader in your space, why do you feel like it's so important for businesses to have some sort of philanthropic efforts, to give back, to make a difference, to do more than cash the checks that they get?
Yeah, we could always focus inward and always focus on making a profit, but at the end of the day, how are you actually impacting anybody else?
Right.
You might be employing people, you might be serving those people,
right,
but outside of your direct sphere, what are you actually doing, right? And so that's where we really focus outward, to be able to bring attention to the things that are impacting real people.
Right. Yeah. What kind of advice could you give to a business owner that wants to give back and they're not really sure how to go about that, what organizations to choose? I mean, how do you make that decision?
Yeah, I would recommend focus on the causes that are closest to your heart and to your community, and then find the programs or the nonprofits that are actually putting the money that you're giving them toward the cause itself.
Oh, that's so important, right? There's a lot of organizations that unfortunately we don't know where the money is going, right?
Unfortunately, and some of them as little as 1% to 2% is actually going toward the cause itself.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I'd love to know just one more thing here. What advice would you give to a business owner that is trying to grow their business and they seem to be running into roadblocks?
Yeah, first step is to really dial in on your information, on your clients, right? But in order to be able to focus in on your clients, you need to understand yourself too. And some of the weaknesses within your business.
Yeah.
In order to do that, you need to be able to do a client needs analysis
Yep.
to really determine what you need to focus on to reach more people and be more effective in their marketing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your expert insights. And for those of you that would like to learn more about Wells Digital Media, make sure you head over to Daily News Network. All of his information will be listed there. And we will see you next time on Making a Difference.